Good evening and welcome to the Irish Art Show, broadcast to you from the Scientology Community Centre, Dublin. This week we are shining our spotlight on Leila Jane, accompanied by Stephen Doohan on electric guitar. Leila Jane is an indie pop singer, songwriter, and has been playing solo and fronting her own bands for over 10 years. Would you please welcome Leila Jane?
Falling harder, this time I'm ready. My feet are planted, my nerves are steady. The cliff can crumble into the sea. The rocks will never break me. Spinning round the sun, so who says I won't have my turn? After the lightning strikes, after the rain falls, love will come rushing if you call. I'm not gonna give up, even if I mess up. Love will come rushing through it all. Rise above this as I am growing, like a flower slowly blooming. The petals wait until the sun, before they know they can open. The clearing in the forest waits for me to come and claim my space. After the lightning strikes, after the rain falls, love will come rushing if you call. I'm not gonna give up, even if I mess up. Love will come rushing through it all. We'll have a curtain call. Remember who we are. I won't be broken down inside, drowning in the spotlight. After the lightning strikes, after the rain falls, love will come rushing when you call.
Thank you. The next song I'm going to sing is called Tightrope. Been talking to myself every night since you left, your name echoing down the hall. There are matters of the heart that I'll never possess by throwing the obvious ball. I'm intoxicated by your empty stare, knowing full well that no good love comes from there. I could drown in your lies if I get too close to the edge, but I won't ever let you pull me in. If I try to relieve it, you won't break my fall. This tightrope stretched over you is my only way home. These splashes of joy that that would have been heard aren't given the time to be told. So I'll strap myself in and be a caged bird, waiting for your show to unfold. I'm intoxicated by your empty stare, knowing full well that no good love comes from there. I could drown in your lies if I get too close to the edge, but I won't ever let you pull me in. If I try to relieve it, you won't break my fall. This tightrope stretched over you is my only way home. And I'm not going to settle down, so I might as well be brave. Drive full speed into fields until I reach that gate. And I'm not going to settle down, so I might as well be strong. Withstand the sting of old impulses till they're gone. I could drown in your lies if I get too close to the edge, but I won't ever let you pull me in. If I try to relieve it, you won't break my fall. This tightrope stretched over you is my only way home. This tightrope stretched over you is my only way home. Thank you. So now I'm going to get my guitar and play a song called Joe for you. Bit of a my strap was pressing onto my lead there, but yes, all good now. This is all I need. I can put one foot in front of the other. My chest is heavy, but it listens as the night draws me under. I am the dancer that has pushed into the crowd. No one is watching my reaction to the sound. Joe, hand me the light, hand me the light. You sure know how to skate. One soft-spoken individual surprise. His humor gentle yet commanding. I pause when you recognize someone like me. I've been in hiding. Joe, hand me the light, hand me the light. You sure know how to scare one soft-spoken individual. The drum beat beckoned our bodies from side to side. The singer understands what's going on inside. I want to forget as the red light cools the band. The smoke I used to breathe is tugging at my hand, while the dim light tells us to be quiet. Joe, hand me the light, hand me the light. You sure know how to scare one soft-spoken individual. No, it's not a crime. It's not a crime, but I'll cover myself in blue to strip away the old attitude. Beauty don't come easily. You ran out of words, so left swiftly. Beauty don't come without a fee. You ran out of beer, so left swiftly.
Thank you very much. And now I'm going to welcome my good friend Stephen to come onto the stage, and he's going to join me and play guitar.
Slow and strong is how I roll. Can't deal with this hide and draw for meaning within seeming, and the evidence leans from one post to the next. Push us to invest our dreams in colored ceilings. I told no one about the cold that built us up and then tumbled my wall. It was a mild observation, tuned into the satellite station. I must confess, it's bitter loneliness falling back to I don't know why, and the urge that no one can define, that tempts your eyes like wine. It could be different next time. I told no one about the call that built us up and then tumbled my wall. It was a mild observation, tuned into the satellite station. Your splintered bed of thorns, on which I lay my torn heart. I noticed the spark between what you didn't tell and her leaning on your spine. I could not avert my eyes. Let it ring until there's no more sound. The cactus-lined horizon that had you bound. His immaculate vacuum stole my windswept mind, strapped to the furnace of an overcast sky, sweaty neck on the dance floor of screams in my ear. His eyes a glint of sparkle that would soon run dry. I told no one about the call that built us up and then tumbled my wall. It was a mild observation, scattered in through the satellite station.
Thank you. Hello, I'd like to talk to you for just a minute. Just a minute will do. Yeah, I'd like to know what's on your mind, what's going on behind those eyes. Oh, oh, oh. I never felt so free till you walked over and looked at me. I am blind, that I So now it's time for the final song. This is called Careful Wanderer, and I'm hoping to, well, release my album soon, and this will be on it. So here it is.
Listening to Karen Dalton at midnight to try and soothe my soul. Sitting on the bed, staring at the wall. Too much is caught up with me until the stomach churn. I could hardly see the ground pulled from underneath. Oh, careful wanderer, take a stroll beyond the fence. I thought I was never to return again, but silence is a virtue, and it heals me with its truth. Untangle this reckless heart and let it make you rule.
I have to say, I'm going to be obsessed by Leila Jane. Her voice, the velvet sound of her vocals. She's just stunning, and her writing of her songs, I'm just loving every moment of it. And the one that I love the best is Dance With Me. So I'm really looking forward to interviewing you, Leila Jane. You're very welcome to the Irish Art Show.
Thank you.
I hope you're having a good time with us.
I am, yes.
What a stunning performance.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Stunning, unique, velvet vocals. With that little quirk. I like it.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Because obviously you're very welcome to the Irish Art Show, and I want to take you back to where it all began. Did you have music in your family, or were you inspired by somebody along the way?
Yes, well, I've always known what I like. Like, I think even from a very young age, my dad used to play Leonard Cohen in the car and like on long journeys. And that would all sink in. And so like as a child, a lot of Leonard Cohen, Van Morrison, David Gray. But then I remember also when I was quite young, the film Oh Brother, Where Art Thou came out, and it was kind of like in the sort of background, and I kind of felt kind of drawn to it. And then when I was 13, I feel like that was the age where I really zoned into like, what do I like? Because I guess at that age, you're trying to sort of get into your individuality, and I kind of remembered, oh yeah, Brother, Where Art Thou? The music from that's so cool. And so then I ended up going to this bluegrass festival in Omagh, which was like near Donegal. And I'd go there and just become totally mesmerized by all the bluegrass musicians with their like Southern American accents and everything. So I think it was around that time that I kind of honed into like actually writing a song, and I was very inspired by Alison Krauss. And and then after that, it was from bluegrass that I got into like Robert Johnson and the blues. And I think the blues made it opened up like songwriting for me, really, because it was like just pure emotion. So I felt like writing a blues song was like a sort of quick way to just like write a song about whatever. And it was Robert Johnson that like inspired me to write my first song, really, my first blues song. But I feel like with pop music, everything seems to like stem from blues originally anyway. So I guess it made sense for me to start with the blues.
Did you always know that you could sing and songwrite, or did they both come at different times?
I think I always knew that I could sing. I feel like it's always been a sort of like soothing thing for me, like self-soothing kind of thing. I do remember being like 4 years old, and I would be maybe singing to myself in my room, and then like someone would come through the door and I'd like stop, like I was so shy about it. And it did take me a while to sort of open up and be like, oh no, I am a singer, like, I want to sing. And it was really, when I was about 13, when I started going to singing lessons, they kind of brought out my confidence. And so it was from my teen years that I kind of accepted the fact that I was a singer instead of like hiding it.
Hiding behind it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you did that, that's for sure. It's absolutely unbelievable. Like, you've after naming all your musical influences there, so what a lineup.
Yes.
And at such a young age to be listening to such much, older music, if you know what I'm saying. You weren't listening to, I don't know,
Teletubbies.
Well, maybe.
Well, a bit of that
maybe
as
not
well.
as bad as that. Yeah, you just had an older head on you for music.
Yeah.
At 13,
Yeah, I just knew that's what I liked. I connected with it. It was really like the emotional connection that I had with it, and you can't really explain it. That's just how it is.
It is. It's just it's you know.
Yeah.
So obviously, how did you get together with a band? So you obviously started solo. What made you get a band together, or get some bands together, or were you just part of a band?
Yeah, so I've had a good few bands over, the last 10 years or so. And the first band I was in was actually with my cousins in Donegal. My cousin Gabriel, who's actually now in the Murder Capital band. I remember just being at my granny's house with him and him being like, do you want to start a band? And I was like,
So
yeah,
cute.
actually, that's a good idea. So me and his friends I was the lead singer and then they were in the band, and we did a lot of covers like Arctic Monkeys and stuff, but it was kind of separate from my blues interest. So eventually it got to the point where I branched off, and my other cousin replaced me in that first band, and I just went forward with my solo kind of blues stuff. And then of course when I was at college at BIMM, I had a good few bands there that I played with. It's a great place to sort of experiment with different musicians, and you get a lot of opportunity to perform. So had a few bands.
And did you change your genre over the years, or was it just like automatically learning different songs, or maybe just trying out different genres to see how you felt about them?
Yeah, that is true. I think that my genres have expanded a bit, and I think going to college at BIMM gave me the chance to explore different genres, perhaps, and because it was this sort of time that you can develop and experiment. And yeah, so now my influences might be slightly different, like more indie, like Mac DeMarco and Big Thief, and even Miley Cyrus, you know, like she's great. But yeah,
She is actually, isn't she?
yeah,
She is.
yeah, you
The
know.
last song was like unreal.
Yeah, yeah. So like, I feel like good songwriting. You know, a lot of pop songs are there's great songwriting. They're just like, they get to the point. This is the message. You know, like that you dance to them, and I kind of like that as well. And so I've kind of been going more towards indie pop, I suppose. But
And you also have the new single coming out.
I do, yes.
Yeah, Dance With Me. Oh no, it's not Dance With
no.
Me. It's the other one that I loved.
Yeah, it's the first one. It's called Love Will Come Rushing.
That's stunning. The lyrics in that, oh my God.
Oh, thank you.
And you sing it so, oh, it's incredible.
Thanks so much. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to release it on Valentine's Day, actually.
Oh, good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, because the theme kind of
Yes.
fits in. And yeah, I really enjoyed kind of having the vision for this song. And I just, a lot of my songs come from like me actually having to emotionally process something. So if I get like, you know, a big sort of feeling that is like difficult to process, sometimes songwriting is like my therapy and what I go to. So for this song especially, it's kind of like me like reaffirming my self-worth, you know, and being like, and sort of like knowing what you deserve and like putting it out there that, you know, like, I believe in real love, you know? So, yeah.
And believing in your self-worth and yourself, which is the thing to do, you know?
Yeah.
It brings more blessings your way as well.
Yes.
So they say anyway.
Yeah.
And I know that I heard you actually talking when you were doing your performance there. You have an album, or you're working on an album.
I am. Yeah, I'm working on an album. And so I hopefully by sort of like, by the second half of this year, it'll be near the end. I have been working on this album for a while because obviously there's more songs in an album, and the latest thing, closest thing that I've released to an album of my original stuff was like a few EPs so far, but I have been working on this album for a while. So it'll have probably a mixture of like this sort of more indie rock stuff, but a couple of more going towards the pop electronic sounds as well.
And have you ever had a song that's been like, it's in the album and then all of a sudden it's been taken out? Can that happen?
Yeah.
Do you ever like get, you know, I don't know whether I'm going to stick that one in, I'm after writing a new song, so I might change my mind?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, because you kind of have an idea of like, oh no, these songs need to be on the album. But as you get to the end, you know, maybe you've written a new song, or maybe something changes and at the last minute, and it's like, oh, actually, you know, so especially if you take a long time to make an album, there's going to be, you know, changes near the end. Yeah. And I am coming to the end of creating it. Just a couple more songs to
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing it. You'll have to come back to us and launch it.
Oh, yeah.
And I see actually that you do busking in Grafton Street.
Yes.
I actually did see a video of you on doing the busking on Grafton Street. Tell us about that. Is that exciting?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I like it. It's a great way to just like practice your songs and connect with people. Like for me, that's what it's all about. I love, you know, just meeting different people and seeing their reaction to your music. And
I say they love you, actually. Say they absolutely love you.
Yeah, like it's great. And it's a great way to sort of see who your fans are and sell your CDs and talk to people.
Do you have any hassle on Grafton Street? Do you get some, you know, are you always protected when you're there? Would you have to bring somebody with you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing a lot more guards out lately, you know, which is good.
Yeah.
I have heard a couple of horror stories, but for me, like, I've been okay, you know, with dealing with whatever. I mean, I did get, I love it. Like, there's this one guy, I don't know who he is, but every now and then he comes up and he's like points into my busking, like at the coins, as if like can I take some? And I'm like, no. I feel like a mommy, you know, like no, and then he doesn't take anything because. But
he just comes and says it anyway.
Yeah, it's just a look. He doesn't even have to say anything. He's just kind of like looking down and being like yeah, can I? I'm like no.
That's so cute.
Yeah. So that's like my kind of hassle that I get.
But you can manage it.
I can manage
yourself,
that. Yeah.
And actually, I see as you're obviously playing in festivals such as Electro Picnic and Glastonbury.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about Electro Picnic?
Yes.
Tell us about both, but obviously Electro Picnic.
Well, during my college years, I played at Electro Picnic nearly every year, and it was great because like one of my bandmates was kind of running the Salty Dog stage, and so I got to play that loads of times. And it's such a great stage. And I think the last time I played there, I got to play one of the biggest stages, which was so cool. And I also, because I was playing a bigger stage, I got to go backstage to like, of the main stage. And I ended up like sitting beside, forget his name now. Yeah.
It'll come back to you.
Yeah, like he's a famous guitarist anyway, and I ended up talking to him.
That was a nice moment.
Yeah, he does that one like freak out, or like he's kind of like disco-y type music.
We could go around guitarists now till we're.
I know. It's a mystery.
I guarantee you'll get it before the end of the interview. That happens to me all the time. Well, I tell you a story and I'm like, hold on a minute, I can't remember what I was going to tell you.
Yeah.
And tell us about Glastonbury. Was that different to Electro Picnic, did you feel?
Yeah, it was obvious. It was a lot bigger, and some of the acts there were like loads of big stages, and the weather was so good. I actually went just before the lockdowns happened, and I loved it. You know, it was great to play there, and I met the stage I played was like a lot of. It was really through my college, you know, so there were other BIMM students from the UK, and so we had a nice little area together, and we played there, and it was great. I even got to see Sean Paul.
Isn't that great?
He's
actually?
like a guilty pleasure of mine. Yeah.
But what I think is really good is that you actually they're allowing, you know, I don't mean allowing, that's not the wrong word, but they're having, you know, students. Come along as well and play at it, which is brilliant.
I know, it's brilliant, yeah. And there's just so much variety there. It's so big. I think everyone should at least, you know, go to it once, you know. Yeah.
Were you all mucky after any of them? No?
Thankfully, I don't think it was too mucky then. The weather, we had the best weather, so.
What was your favourite?
It was ideal. My favourite festival?
Yeah.
Well, I loved Glastonbury, but I do like this kind of smaller festivals as well, like more cozy kind of festivals. I did play at Body and Soul a couple of times as well, and it was like a cozy stage in the woods, which was so nice. Miles O'Reilly had a stage there, and so I played at that. That was really nice.
Lovely things happening for your career already. I mean, it's just great, and it's only beginning. You know, really, it is only beginning. And I see you have recent releases, called Revolve and
Revolve, evolve.
Revolve,
Yeah.
evolve. That's
Yeah. It's hard to say.
and a new single called Poison.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they were like my latest releases so far. I released Revolve, Evolve, like towards the end of 2022, I think. And yeah, and that the first track on that is Dance With Me. So it's just an EP with 6 tracks. And then Poison, and a lot of the new releases I've had great opportunities to make like my own music videos too. So I've been really creative with like performing in my music videos because I also love acting as well. So it's given me the chance to combine my love for acting and music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's great. The whole thing
yeah.
is working fantastic for you. You know, it's all coming together.
yes, it is.
And your Instagram account is lovely as well. I was looking at it last night. It's amazing. So obviously we've come to the end of the interview. It's been wonderful having you here today. You're gorgeous. And may all the blessings come to you in 2024. So obviously, what would you like to happen in 2024? And if you could give our viewers at home your social media, that'd be great.
Yes.
So they can check you out.
Yes. Well, I know I'm definitely releasing my single Love Will Come Rushing in 2024. And I definitely hope to have the album out as well and just build, you know, create. And if you want to find my stuff, my Instagram is Leila Jane Music. And I have a YouTube channel as well, Leila Jane, Spotify, Bandcamp, all that under Leila Jane. So.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much for sharing your talent, your amazing
Thank you.
talent. And I love what you said, create. That has to be your mantra for 2024.
Yeah.
Definitely. So thank you so much. We'll see you
Thank
again
you.
soon. Thank you so much. Have a great year. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of our show here this evening at the Irish Art Show. We've had a fantastic time here with Leila Jane. She's beautiful and so super talented. So until we see you next week, on behalf of myself, Angel, and the crew, thank you very much. Good night. Thank you. Bye.